evening. Welcome to Gaylord Palace Arena in Ohsweken. I'm John Molson. Tonight, the 15-6-3 Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs host the 12-11-2 Kitchener Dutchmen. So there'll be no anthems tonight. We'll get play right underway. Grant wins the draw and throws the puck up the far side. Kitchener breaks into the Caledonia zone. Grant looking for the pass, but intercepted in the neutral zone by Tyler Norrie. Norrie now with the puck in neutral ice, turns around, gives it back to his defense. Montour turns around behind his own net, looking to regroup, possibly looking for the game's first goal. Christmas throws the puck up to Quilty on the near side, but the puck deflects into the stands. Tonight's starting goaltenders for the Kitchener Dutchmen, number 1, Mark Wilson. He has a .402 goals against average on the year and a .875 save percentage. Starting in net for the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs, number 37, Justice Husak. He has a .270 goals against average on the year and a .921 save percentage. Williams covers up the puck at the side of the net, and we'll have a face-off in the Kitchener zone. The keys for tonight's game for the Kitchener Dutchmen: forward Kelly Grant, number 19. He's got 36 points. No one else on the team has any more than 19. Also, they're going to need a good game out of goaltender Mark Williams. Goaltender Jack Moylan takes the bulk of the work for the Dutchmen, so they're going to need a solid effort from Williams tonight. Keys for the Caledonia Corvairs. The Corvairs are going to want to get some goals from Matt Quilty. He's got the hot hand. He's got 5 goals in his last 3 games. Puck on the far side now, cleared around the net. Grabbed in the neutral zone by Hoffman, and Calder now with the puck in the neutral zone as Henderson clears away. Steven Jakila throws the puck in on the far side now. Henderson goes back and recovers for Caledonia. Clears up to Quilty on the near side. He dumps the puck in behind the Kitchener net, and it's thrown up to Philip Moser on the far side. Papineau with the puck now. He races in over the Caledonia blue line, and his shot misses the net wide. Play back in the neutral zone now as Scarfone clears up through neutral ice. He grabs the puck again and shoots it in up the near side. Christmas recovers, clears around the far side to Fabrici, and it ends up on the stick of Justin Abraham. Alvestad throws the puck up far side to Philip Moser. Abraham intercepts, dumps the puck into the Kitchener blue line, but the play is called as the puck apparently cleared just a bit of the boards over by the Kitchener bench. So Caledonia looking to regroup after last night's 3-2 heartbreaking loss to the Cambridge Winterhawks. Max LaMontagne scoring on a floater off the left point at 1:09 of overtime. Fabrici breaks in far side. He can't handle the puck, and Kitchener recovers in their own zone. Harrison Scarfone with the puck now behind his own net. He waits and waits, looking to set up a play, and throws it up the far side to Steven Jakila, who throws it all the way down the ice. The play goes for an icing. We'll have a face-off in the Kitchener zone. So the Dutchmen, they've won 2 straight games. They're looking to continue their win streak, looking to move up from 5th in the GOJHL Midwestern Conference standings. The Caledonia Corvairs looking to snap their 2-game losing streak and improve on their already first place standing, 33 points on the year, 1 point ahead of the Cambridge Winterhawks. The shot from the point kicked away by Husak and recovered by Montour. Briar Jonathan breaks up the far side. The shot is handled by Williams, and Kitchener heads back the other way. Clampett dumps the puck in at the neutral zone, intercepted by Ryan Blunt, who passes off to Mitch Brown over the center ice red line. Williams stops the puck behind his own net as Brown dumps it back in around the boards, and Jeff Swift tries to recover on the far side as Nate Mitten falls into the boards. He's being checked by Jesse Young. Brown grabs the puck on the near side, dumps it back to Blunt, who throws the puck all the way around the boards. Puck back on the left point now. Henderson's shot covered by Williams will have a face-off in the Kitchener zone. So the Cambridge Winterhawks also in action tonight. They play the Guelph Hurricanes at Galt Arena. That game started about 36 minutes ago. Connor Murphy takes the draw. He wins it back to Matt Quilty. The shot off the point to the right of Mark Williams. Murphy spins around. His shot wide to the left of the net. Norrie shoots from the side of the net, looking for Quilty in front of the net. He just hits the side of the post and goes in after his own rebound. Blunt dumps the puck back in. No one able to gain possession here in the neutral zone as Ryan Blunt dumps the puck back in. John Devo back behind his own net, throws the puck up the near side boards, intercepted by Eric Hammerl as he dumps it in on the near side boards, but blocked and shot back down into the Kitchener end. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone on the right side face-off dot. No, the face-off is being moved. We'll take that draw in the Caledonia end. Murphy ties up, and the shot off the point by Jordan Delorier is wide to the right of Justice Husak. Blunt with the puck now. He throws the puck up by the Caledonia blue line. Connor Murphy recovers and dumps it in on the far side to Tyler Norrie. Intercepted by Delorier, but intercepted again by Bombery as the Kitchener defense recovers as Papineau skates up through the neutral zone. Bombery goes back the other way, possible 2-on-1. The shot by Dalton Riley, a big save by Mark Williams in the midsection. Face-off in the Kitchener zone. So Dalton Riley on the draw against Brett Clampett here. Clampett wins the draw and gives back to Steven Jaquila. Puck at the side of the net now. Bombery digs away. Jaquila recovers possession and goes up the near side. His pass to Kelly Grant. He missed the pass and Abraham got there instead. Abraham with the puck now once again. Throws it up the near side to Bombery, who misses a pass up through center ice to Fabrici. Clampett can't handle the puck. Riley tries to tip it ahead to Bombery, but it's intercepted by Brett Clampett. Referee whistles the play down. We'll have a cross-check to the Kitchener player, Steven Jaquila, and the Caledonia Corvairs will go to their first power play of the evening. Caledonia has 40 power play goals on the year in 196 chances. The rebound there by Kamenia, can't get a stick on it, and Kitchener heads back down the ice looking to kill some of the GOJHL penalty for cross-checking nearly 7 minutes into this first period. Montour throws it up the near side to Kamenya, but Scarfone grabs the puck in the neutral zone. Kitchener dumps it back in the Caledonia end. GOJHL off the point, and a save in between the pads of Justice Husak. The Kitchener penalty kill, they've allowed 19 power play goals in 124 times shorthanded for an 84.68 penalty kill percentage. So they're doing quite well on the penalty kill. Mitten skates the puck up past the center ice red line and the Kitchener blue line. He hands off to Jeff Swift, who spins around in the corner. He tries to give back to Blunt at the point, but the puck deflects up into the crowd. A stoppage in play. Unfortunately, they've yet to post that penalty on the scoreboard, so I don't know how much time is left in that minor infraction for cross-checking to Stephen GOJHL. So we'll just have to Swift with a shot off the point and a glove save by Mark Williams. So we'll just have to keep an eye on GOJHL as to when he comes out of the penalty box. Brown wins the draw, gives to Swift, and his shot wide on the far side. Blunt throws the puck back in, but it's intercepted. Blunt re-intercepts as Kitchener throws it back to their defense, looking to kill off the last of the Caledonia power play. Jesse Young with the puck now, tries to go back around the boards to John Devo, intercepted by Mitch Brown, and he gives it back to Mitten, who's twisting and turning behind the Kitchener net. The pass to Brown is not contained, and back to Swift on the far side. Brown turns around, his pass on the short side to Mitten, can't handle that, back to Henderson. Brown now to Swift, Swift intercepted, back to the point to Henderson. Kitchener unable to get the puck out here as Brown is hit from behind on the far side in behind the net, but no call on Jesse Young. It looked like he may get a call for checking from behind, but no call from the head referee. Swift in the slot, his shot is wide of the near post. Blunt goes back in to Mitch Brown, who gives off to Mitten on the far side. Henderson can't handle the pass, and Caledonia will go back into their own end. Matt Quilty stops the puck on the far boards, looks for a pass to Norrie, but ends up back in the hands of the Kitchener defense. Cleared back into the Caledonia zone as Husak covers up the Kitchener forward, Jesse Young, too close to Husak. Husak not wanting to take any chances. He'll just cover up, and we'll have a face-off in the Caledonia zone. Nearly halfway through this first period of play, the Kitchener Dutchmen and the Caledonia Corvairs still scoreless here at Gaylord Palace Arena in Ohsweken. The Kitchener pass up through center. Dylan Bursey with the puck now on the near side, intercepted by Kamenya and thrown in through the neutral zone. Caleb Witzel skates all the way around his net, throws a pass down the near side. Greg Christmas grabs the puck, hands it off to Matt Quilty, who's checked in the neutral zone by Brett Clampett. Scarfone covers the puck for Kitchener on the far side now, throws it up around the boards to Bursey, and Clampett heads the other way. The shot by Bursey, short side, kicked away by Husak as Montour goes back to recover the puck from behind his own net. Connor Murphy dumps the puck back behind his net. The puck is thrown up through the neutral zone and intercepted by Scarfone. Ty Learn trying to hit his forward on the near side, Kowalik. Kowalik on the far side now, throws it out to the point. The shot off the far side, Kowalik looks to tuck in a rebound past the pad of Justice Husak. But Husak able to cover up. Husak coming up big once again tonight. He was a key in last night's game against Cambridge. Cambridge had 38 shots last night. He held out all but 2 of them, being the key in taking Caledonia to overtime, although they did have a 1-goal lead late into the 3rd period of that game. They weren't able to hang on as the disappointing ending. Max LaMontagne scoring in overtime, and the Winterhawks getting to within 1 point in the standings of the Caledonia Corvairs. Riley on the far side now, but it's intercepted by Delorier and thrown back in. Husak will cover up. Delorier lost the draw there to Jonathan. Briar Jonathan in the corner. Checks the Kitchener forward out in front of the net, but Kitchener goes back to the point to John Devo. His shot kicked away by Husak. Another shot off the point kicked away by Husak. The big shot by John Devo. Or Jesse Young, excuse me. Devo with the puck now, gives back to Young and back to Devo. Up the near side to Papineau, gives it to Delorier. Philip Moser can't handle the pass, so he goes off on a line change. Kamenya with the puck near side now, gives it to Dorian. Dorian looking to go back around the defenseman. He's back after serving a 2-game suspension for that bout of fisticuffs versus the Brampton Bombers last weekend. Several fights in the last 5 minutes resulting in suspensions. The shot by the Kitchener forward, Keegan Calder, wide to the far side of Husak. Jaquila now in the neutral zone. He gathers the puck in and takes the play in by himself over the Caledonia blue line. Back to the point to Caleb Witzel. He shoots it into the corner as Jeff Swift hands to his teammate Nate Mitten the shot wide of goaltender Mark Williams. Jaquila shoots the puck up far side, intercepted, dumped back in by Greg Christmas, who goes off on a line change. Hoffman with the puck now, he takes it in far side. Looking for Kelly Grant, intercepted by Nate Mitten as he skates it up, throws it in the Kitchener end as he skates off, not wanting to go in between 3 Kitchener defenders. The pass near side to Bursey in the slot to Brett Clampett. His shot wide of the net and off a skate in front of the net. Caledonia goes back the other way. Quilty on a breaker shot, and he scores! Matt Quilty with a wrist shot to the far stick side of Mark Williams, and the Caledonia Corvairs go out in front in this first period of play. leading the Kitchener Dutchmen 1-0 with 5:26 left in the first period.
Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs goal.
So Matt Quilty, with his 6th goal in 4 games, took the puck all by himself, shot to the far side of Mark Williams. Halfway up the net, a wrist shot went in on the stick side of Mark Williams, and the Corvairs take a 1-0 lead. A funny bounce there at the side of the Kitchener net as Papineau clears it back in on the near side. Matthew Henderson recovers for Caledonia, shoots it up the far side, but Kitchener heads back the other way. A big save by Husak, diving across the net. Witzel with the shot off the point, blocked by Bombery. So Husak goes side to side, diving all the way across the net. It looked like Kelly Grant, the Kitchener forward, had an easy goal, but Justice Husak able to go all the way across the net and make the biggest save of this game so far. Connor Murphy now with the puck far side, but the puck trickles back to the Caledonia defense and sticked aside by Mark Williams. Pass in the slot to Quilty, who gets another quick shot away. Connor Murphy turns around. Norrie passes it into Quilty, now back in behind the net. Out in front, the shot by Murphy, just off the pad of Mark Williams, and Kitchener breaks out the other way. Kowalik can't get around the defenseman Abraham as the shot back down into the Kitchener end. No icing on the play. Scarfone recovers for Kitchener, but he's intercepted by Abraham. Quilty with the puck now near side. Quilty has the puck taken away by Dylan Bursey as he tries to break in the other way, trying to give a pass to Kelly Grant, but intercepted by Blythe. Nate Minton breaks out on a 2-on-2. His shot off the far side is wide of the net as Dylan Bursey heads back the other way with Kitchener forward Brett Clampett. Clampett with the puck now behind the net. Papineau keeps it onside on the right point, in behind the net, and intercepted by Jeff Swift, who passes up through the neutral zone to Minton. His pass back to Montour, back to Minton. The puck up near the netting, but doesn't go out of play. Minton manages to keep the puck in play. Shot up around the boards. Bursey tries to chip it up the near side, but Matthew Henderson keeps it onside at the left point. Ryan Blunt now out in the neutral zone. Scarfone with the puck, head up looking for a pass, gives the puck to Keegan Calder, who's being checked by Brendan Bombery. Hoffman dumps the puck into the Caledonia zone as a big hit on Matthew Henderson by Eric Hammerl in behind the Caledonia net will draw a crowd with 1:47 left in this first period of play. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs with a 1-0 lead over the 12-11-2 Kitchener Dutchmen. Kitchener sitting in 5th place going into tonight's game. Puck chipped into the neutral zone. John Devo gives the puck back to Jesse Young as the referee calls down the play. Tyler Norrie, or Connor Murphy, excuse me, to take the draw against Jordan Delorier. Delorier wins that draw. Delorier now with the puck on the far side. He skates in, but can't beat the defender, Greg Christmas. The play in front of the net, that might have caught a piece of the shoulder of Justice Husak. Jesse Young now looks for a pass, gives it to Papineau on the cross ice feed on the near side, but he can't handle the puck as Montour clears the play into the neutral zone. Quilty goes up the far side. He looks for a pass to Montour, and the puck is just wide to the short side of Mark Williams. Moser hands the puck off to Papineau. He throws the puck in behind the Caledonia net and recovered by Montour. Montour throws the puck up in behind the Kitchener net. Jeff Swift looking to recover the puck, but Kitchener comes away with it. A big hit on Kowalik by Mitten as the period just about to end here. 15 seconds left as Mark Williams hands the pass to his defenseman, but intercepted. Mitten looking for one last shot. It goes into the glove of Mark Williams with 5.4 seconds remaining in this first period of play. Mitch Brown to take the draw to end this first period. He'll face off in the Kitchener zone to the left of goaltender Mark Williams. He'll take the draw against Brett Clampett. The draw won by Brown, back to Blunt on the point, who gives back to Brown in behind the net, and that's gonna do it. As the buzzer ends this first period of play, the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs with a 1-0 lead over the Kitchener Dutchmen. So your first period scoring summary: after one period of play, Matt Quilty gets his 6th goal in 4 games to give Caledonia a 1-0 lead. Justice Husak also making several key saves in that first period of play. So at the end of one period of play, it's the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs 1 and the Kitchener Dutchmen no score. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs with a 1-0 lead here over the Kitchener Dutchmen as we start the second period. Matt Quilty with the only goal in the first on a wrist shot on the far side past Mark Williams. The shot went midway up the net as Quilty took the puck through the neutral zone all by himself on the pass up from the Caledonia defense and deposited the puck on the far side of Williams to give Caledonia the 1-0 lead so far, leading into the second period. Mitch Brown to take the draw here to start the second against Brett Clampett. Brown wins the draw, the puck back to Montour on the defense. He throws it back up to Brown through neutral ice, but the play trickles away as Simon Blythe shoots the puck back into the Kitchener zone. Clampett with the puck now, he throws it far side, intercepted in the neutral zone, but Bursey gives it back and drops it back to his defense. Jesse Young shoots it up the boards to Kelly Grant, but it's intercepted by Mitten as Swift heads the other way Williams cuts down the angle and makes a nice save 38 seconds into this second period. So Kelly Grant with a hat trick for Kitchener on Tuesday against the Guelph Hurricanes. He'll be a key to getting Kitchener back in this game, trying to tie this game up at 1 apiece. Husak leaves the puck for his defenseman Henderson, but he misses the pass and it ends up in the net to his left, and we'll have a face-off in the Caledonia zone. Jordan Delorier to take the draw here against Briar Jonathan, but there's a different plan by the Kitchener coaching staff as they change lines. The tie up on the draw, Kitchener gets possession as Clampett tries to dig for the puck to the right of Husak, but he's able to cover up. Husak gets a delay of game penalty. I don't know what that's all about, but Kitchener will go to their first power play of the night. Kitchener with 23 power play goals and 131 chances for a 17.56% power play percentage. Matthew Henderson also gets a holding call at the same time, so Kitchener will go on a two-man advantage here. An obvious advantage as they're looking to tie this game at 1. Clayton Greer moves the puck into the Caledonia zone, but it's intercepted by Norrie and thrown back down the ice as he changes lines. Swift looking for a hit on the near side. Keegan Calder passes back to the other point to Bursey. Back to Bursey at the point. Over to Greer, back to Bursey. The shot kicked aside and sticked off into the corner by Justice Husak. Back to the point now. Bursey looks for a man in front. Bursey couldn't quite get a stick on the puck at the front of the net. Back to the left side, kicked aside by Husak as the rebound goes all the way out into the neutral zone as Montour gives chase. He's checked by Clayton Greer. Eric Hammerl with the puck now, moving in on a possible 2-on-1. Husak gets just a piece of it with the glove, as several players tie up on the far side to the left of Justice Husak. The shot by Hammerl is handled in the pads by Husak. As there's now 4 seconds left in that initial delay of game and 9 seconds left in the holding call to Matthew Henderson. Back to Devo on the point, over to Kelly Grant. He moves in. It goes off the shoulder of Husak and up into the netting. That'll end the first power play. Just 3 seconds left on the holding call to Matthew Henderson, as Brown will take the draw against Adam Kowalik. He can't get to the draw in time, and the referee just drops the puck anyway. Puck goes down in to the Kitchener end. Jesse Young in behind the net, throws it up to Philip Moser. He can't handle the pass. Husak signals for an icing, and we'll go back into the Kitchener end for a face-off on the left side face-off dot. Dalton Riley, the shot is wide of the net off the face-off, and Christmas can't keep it in at the far side. Bombury gives back to Abraham. who circles back behind his own net and gives back to Christmas. He goes up the near side to Ricci, but it's intercepted by Young as Ricci goes back the other way now. A big burst of speed by Fab Ricci as Bombery turns around by the center ice red line. Abraham with the puck now, gives back to Ricci on the far side. Williams throws it back around the boards to Young, and the pass to Eckert is missed as Caledonia heads back the other way. Riley with a pass to Bombery. He goes back into the corner attempting to hit Fab Ricci with a pass, but Kitchener with the puck now far side. Ricci able to regain possession as he has the puck taken away by Young. Throwing up the near side, Kelly Grant can't handle the pass as Simon Blythe shoots it back in on the far side, but the play goes for icing as we go for a face-off in the Caledonia end. 15:33 left in the second period of play. The Caledonia Corvairs with a 1-0 lead. Quilty chips at the puck far side. Connor Murphy looks to grab it in the air, but Scarphone goes the other way and Huzak makes the save. Norrie throws across to Montour. Connor Murphy chips it in, but he's too far ahead of the play, and I believe that was an icing call. Yes, it was. We'll head back into the neutral zone on the left side dot for a face-off between Jordan Delorier and Connor Murphy. Delorier wins the draw, gives back to Scarphone on defense. Up to Philip Moser, and he tips the pass into the Caledonia zone. Moser looking for the pass. The play on the far side, Moser goes back in behind the net. Looks for a centering pass out to Delorier, but he's intercepted by Quilty as he goes back the other way. Christmas with the puck now in the neutral zone. He shoots it back in behind the net of Mark Williams. Papineau with the puck on the far side, intercepted by Caledonia as they move the play out on the far side. Justin Abraham dumping the play into the Kitchener end. Christmas can't keep the play on side as Kitchener looks to go on a 2-on-1. Hammerl with the pass in the corner. He can't hit Tyler Hoffman in the slot, but Kitchener keeps the play in the zone on a shot off the point by Clayton Greer. Jonathan keeps the puck in, gives to Christmas in the slot to Calder, and kicked aside by Huzak. Christmas with the play in behind his own net, gives to Abraham. Kamenya now with the puck in the corner and hands off to Jonathan. Scott Dorian chips the puck away from Greer, the Kitchener defender, as he looks for a pass on the far side. He gives to Kamenya as Montour recovers the puck in the neutral zone, throws it back in as Mark Williams throws it back to Eric Hammerl, who gives the puck to Dylan Bursey going up the near side. Montour with the puck now, gives to Jeff Swift. He skates up past the center ice red line and hands off to Montour. Swift with the shot from the side of the net, goes high up over the net. Play down in the corner now on the near side. Brown looks for a pass, but intercepted by Kelly Grant as Kitchener heads the other way on a 3-on-2. The deflection I can't see whose number that is. The deflection by Brett Clampett deflects wide of Husak up into the netting, and we will have a face-off to the right of Husak. Brown and Jordan Delorier to take the draw on the far face-off dot. Brown and Delorier tie up at the draw, the puck on the far side now. Delorier digs for the puck. He's hit from behind by Blunt, and Brown grabs the puck out of that fracas on the far side as Jeff Swift dumps the play back into the Kitchener zone. Clampett gives back to Young, and Young dumps the play into the Caledonia end. Blunt with a lead pass to Brown up through center ice, but intercepted by Jesse Young as he throws the puck up through center. Ty Learn can't handle the pass. Play now back in the neutral zone. Kowalik breaks into the near side of Husak. He looks for a pass at the side of the net, but it's intercepted by Bombery. Kowalik leaves the play in the Caledonia zone as he turns around and gives to Alvestad at the point. The shot wide of the net to the glove side of Husak. Alvestad dumps the play back in as three Kitchener forwards give chase. Kelly Grant trying to chip the puck away from Ryan Blunt as Ty Learn tries to grab the puck on the far side. Play whistled down as the linesman points to the Caledonia end. We'll have a face-off in the Caledonia end on the left face-off dot. Delorier and Connor Murphy to take the draw. Connor Murphy 7th in the GOJHL in scoring with 42 points on the year. The St. Catharines Falcons tearing up the scoring race. We'll talk a little bit more about them in a minute. Greg Christmas, the play out front, intercepted by Kitchener as they look for a pass to Matt Papineau, but Caledonia heads the other way. Quilty works his way into the slot, looks to turn around, looking for the second goal. He finds a Caledonia forward at the side of the net, Connor Murphy, who chips it up into the glove of Mark Williams. So the St. Catharines Falcons dominating the GOJHL scoring race, both Ben Walsh and Luke Karam being 1 and 2 in the GOJHL. The St. Catharines Falcons leading the Golden Horseshoe division. They are a very impressive 23 and 2 on the year. So the Falcons Sutherland Cup champions from last year, looking very impressive again this year. Last year having won the Sutherland Cup over the Brantford Golden Eagles, winning the last 4 games of that series. The Brantford Golden Eagles, of course, now becoming your Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs. Almost halfway through this game, the Corvairs hanging on to a 1-0 lead. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Connor Murphy to face off against Brett Clampett here. They tie up, and Clampett gives the puck back to his defenseman as Jesse Young moves the puck into the Caledonia end. Clampett tries to keep the play onside, but Tyler Norrie hit hard on the near sideboards, so the referee calls the play down. Tyler Norrie shaken up on the play. He'll skate back to the Caledonia bench, apparently okay on that hard hit on the near sideboards. Clampett to take the draw against Connor Murphy. Murphy wins the draw, gives it to Montour, and up the near side to Briar Jonathan. Jonathan dumps it into Matt Quilty behind the net. Quilty digs the puck out from behind the net and back to Montour, who chips it back in to Connor Murphy in behind the Kitchener net. Intercepted by Young as Kitchener tries to head back the other way. Intercepted once again by Caledonia. Montour looking for a big shot, but it hit the stick of Young, the Kitchener defenseman, and deflects out of play. Montour looked to have a wide open shot there, but it was blocked just in time by Young, sailing up over the Kitchener netminder and into the netting. Play deflects off a Kitchener defender as Williams leaves it for that same defender, Harrison Scarfone. Scarfone behind the net. Hands off to Keegan Calder. He skates all the way up the neutral zone. And play now taken by Matthew Henderson as he gives to Scott Dorian on the near side. He takes it all by himself, and with no Caledonia forward trailing on the play, shoots it into the midsection of Mark Williams. Face-off in the Kitchener zone with 8:49 left in this second period. Mitch Brown on the draw against Papineau. Papineau and Brown tie up as Brown falls on the puck. Keegan Calder with the puck now. Throws it to Eric Hammerall on the near side boards, but intercepted by Blunt. Swift now with the puck on the near side. Mitten moves it out of the zone and over to Henderson on the far side, looking for Mitten in front of the net. He falls down and it looks like there's a penalty call coming to Kitchener, possibly for interference, as Mitten was knocked over in front of the net. No, it'll be a hooking call on the Kitchener Dutchmen. So Caledonia to go to their second power play of the night. Caledonia not scoring last night on the power play against the Cambridge Winterhawks. Caledonia's Connor Murphy wins the draw. Quilty to the point to Blunt, back to Quilty, back to Blunt. Blunt back to Quilty, hands over to Swift, but it's intercepted by Moser on the far side. Moser grabs the puck, intercepted by Swift, and he'll throw the puck over to Connor Murphy, who can't handle the pass, but he'll chase after it and track it down. Gives the puck back to Quinty, who goes to the point to Swift. The shot booted aside by Williams, kept on side by Swift. Quilty working his way into the slot. He's still got the puck on the far side, hands back to Jeff Swift. The big slap shot is blocked by Moser as he grabs the pass, and a big glove save by Husak as the Kitchener defender hit Philip Moser going up through the center ice red line. Moser going in alone, but Husak with a big glove save. 1:02 left to Harrison, in the penalty to Harrison Scarfone. Henderson moves the puck up past his own blue line, gives to Mitten at center ice. He moves the play in through the Kitchener zone and hands off to Brown in the corner. Abraham with the puck now at the point, back to Brown, back to Abraham. Across to Henderson on the left side, into Mitten. As Kitchener intercepts the play, Brett Clampett throwing the puck back into the Caledonia zone. Henderson recovers the puck back in behind his own net and skates out through center, giving the puck to Montour. Brown gives it back to Montour, or Abraham gives the puck back to Brown. Brown misses the pass. The face-off will go back down into the Caledonia end. Brown wins the draw, gives it back to his defenseman Abraham behind the net. Henderson with the puck now skates up past all the lines, the two blue lines and the center ice red line, before being intercepted by Kitchener. The play now thrown back into the Kitchener end by Montour. Montour intercepts the pass again, gives to Mitten at center ice, but Adam Kowalik chases the puck for Kitchener. Montour with the puck now near side, moves his way into the slot, and the shot is wide of Williams. Mitten grabs the puck, but it's taken by Kitchener as they go the other way. Kowalik hands off to Papineau into the slot, back on the 2-on-1, and they score. So the Kitchener Dutchmen tie this game. Clayton Greer on the far side on a cross-ice pass from Ty Learn. Justice Huzak with no chance on that one, as Clayton Greer went backdoor on Justice Huzak. Huzak had cut the angle for the shot by Ty Learn, so he had no chance as Greer went in backdoor, depositing the puck in the far side, and the Kitchener Dutchmen have now tied this game at a goal apiece. Clampett intercepted, or Papineau will get that goal, excuse me. It looked like 20 from my angle, it's 26, Papineau. So with 6 minutes to go in the second, Matt Papineau is able to tie this game for the Dutchmen at 1 on the assist by Ty Learn as Bombery shoots the puck in on the far side. Young throws the puck up the boards near side. He's got the puck once again. Learn with the pass to Kelly Grant, intercepted by Christmas as Bombery throws the puck into the Kitchener zone. Fabrici can't get to it in time. The Corvairs are whistled down for icing, and we'll have a face-off back in the Caledonia end. Dalton Riley on the draw, wins it and gives it back to Justin Abraham. Up to Fabrici on the near side. He throws a high pass. Clayton Greer chips it back in. Ricci breaks out near side. Nobody up with him, but Riley jumps into the play now as Kitchener grabs the puck and heads the other way. The shoot in by Keegan Calder, thrown up around the boards by Huzak as Kamenya breaks in on the far side. The pass to Dorian, Kamenya back at the side of the net. He can't get a stick on it. Eric Hammerl goes back up into the Caledonia zone and knocked over by the Caledonia defender, Matthew Henderson. Dorian with the puck now neutral ice. Kitchener breaks up through center as Huzak throws the puck away from Ty Learn. But Learn with the puck now once again in behind the boards, or net, gives to Moser in behind the net. Learn goes back to the point to Scarfone. Papineau throws the puck around the boards. The pass back to Papineau in the slot. He can't handle it. Alvestad goes up the boards to Moser, intercepted by Matthew Henderson as he goes back around the net to Ryan Blunt. He goes cross ice as Scott Dorian dumps the puck in and goes on a line change. Alvestad back to Harrison Scarfone, he shoots it up through the neutral zone and thrown back in by Simon Blythe. Papineau with the puck tries to move his way around Blythe. So Papineau trying to do it himself as he moves into the slot, looking for a pass from Moser or Delorier. Delorier gets the shot away. Husak covers up with the glove, and with 2:19 left in this second period of play, the Dutchmen and the Corvairs are now tied at 1 apiece. Back to the point, the shot off the point is sticked aside by Husak and up into the netting to his right. Clampett to take the draw against Connor Murphy. Clampett wins that draw, but Devo can't keep the play on side as Blythe throws the puck back out to neutral ice. The shot by Brett Clampett high up over the net as it goes all the way down the ice. Play now back in the neutral zone. Clampett looking for a shot on the far side, a scrum at the side of the net. Grant at that far side also. So Tyler Norrie, here's a scrum here as Clampett gives Montour a punch to the face in the neutral zone. So both players will head to the box here. We'll see if those are minor infractions or if they'll sit for longer than that. Both players still having plenty to say as they sit in the penalty box. Captain Mitch Brown and Harrison Scarfone talk to the referee as they sort out those two penalties. Brown to take the draw against Hoffman. Puck on the left point now. So Norrie, when he was tied up on the far side, got a call for tripping, so Norrie's gonna, Kitchener will go to the power play with 1:32 left in that call to Tyler Norrie. The other two players involved in that fight, Brett Clampett and Brandon Montour, will serve 2 minutes for roughing after the whistle. We're now in the final minute of the second period of play. The two teams deadlocked at 1, as we'll have a face-off in the Caledonia end. Blunt with the puck behind his own net. Back to the point, over to Grant. Grant on the right point, moves to the center, back to John Devo. His shot might have caught a piece of Husak. Play in behind the net now. Devo across to Grant on the left side, handled by Husak as Grant tries to leave the play onside. He does. Grant looking for the shot. His shot into the midsection of Husak as Jeff Swift is able to intercept the pass and throw it back down the ice. Kelly Grant skates the play in all the way across the 3 lines with just a few seconds left in this second period. Back to Devo at the point. His shot, a very hard shot, hit Husak in the mask. Some yelling and screaming as that shot was right at the buzzer. The Caledonia coaching staff upset, and it looks like they'll get...
Hey, for now, don't waste a good game.
So it looks like there'll be a 2-minute call at the end of the period for that shot after the buzzer on Justice Husak, but it couldn't have been more than a couple seconds after the buzzer. The 2 teams tied at 1 going into the second intermission. So the scoring summary for the second period, Matt Papineau gets the only goal of that second period, assisted by Ty Learn, with 6 minutes to go in the second. So at the end of 2 periods of play, it's the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs 1 and the Kitchener Dutchmen 1.
I can't play sports.
The Caledonia Corvairs and the Kitchener Dutchmen tied at a goal apiece here to start the third period. The Kitchener Dutchmen are looking to even up their road record with a win here tonight. They'll move back to 500. They'll be 6-6-1 away from home, looking for their 12th overall win of the season. A win here tonight would bring them to 28 points. The Caledonia Corvairs with a win tonight would move to 9-2-1, would be their 16th win on the season, looking to move to 35 points on the year. Of course, if these 2 teams remain tied as they are now at the end of regulation, that'll move into a 1-point game and affect the standings accordingly. A delay of game call, so several players in the box for both teams. Greer with the puck now on the near side. He moves it across ice to Young. Young skates all the way up over the center ice red line to the far blue line. As he falls down, Matt Quilty goes the other way. Quilty passes the puck back to Swift at the point. His shot is high up over the net. Blunt back to Swift. Swift moves the play into Norrie, back to Swift. Over to Blunt, back to Swift and across to Norrie. Norrie falls in the corner. The puck intercepted by Young, but Quilty gives chase in behind the Kitchener net. Swift able to keep the play onside. The big shot from the point by Blunt is blocked as Kitchener breaks out the other way. Clayton Greer intercepted. Blunt, the shot, the rebound, and they score! Matt Quilty grabs the rebound on the far side off the big shot from Ryan Blunt, and the Caledonia Corvairs move out in front of the Kitchener Dutchmen 2-1. So Matt Quilty with his second goal of the game, his 7th goal in the last 4 games. So Matt Quilty, the real hot hand for Caledonia, as Connor Murphy takes the face-off here at the center ice red line. Norrie moves the play in far side to Montour. So at 1:07 of the 3rd period, the Corvairs take a 2-1 lead. Murphy with the puck now near side, hands off to Montour. The shot into the slot goes off a skate. Murphy keeps the play on side for a minute, but Philip Moser heads back the other way on the far side. It handcuffs Justice Husak, and the Kitchener Dutchmen have tied this game at 2. So not a hard shot at all by Moser, but it handcuffed Husak. The Kitchener Dutchmen able to tie this game. So with only 2 goals over the first 2 periods of play, we now have 2 goals scored within a minute. So at 1:35, Philip Moser goes in unassisted with a shot that handcuffs Husak to the near glove side, and the Dutchmen have tied this game at 2. We'll have a face-off in the Caledonia zone. Dalton Riley loses the draw to Clampett. The puck now back on the Kitchener point. Christmas moves the puck up on a high pass through the neutral zone as Bombury dumps the puck back in. The Kitchener goaltender hands it to his defenseman. Play now in the neutral zone as Christmas tries to slap the puck back in. Greer intercepts the play and moves the pass to Ty Learn. Clampett moves in over the Caledonia blue line. Learn with the puck now dumps it in behind the net as Abraham regroups for Caledonia, throwing the puck up the near side. Caleb Witzel threw the puck up through the neutral zone. Caledonia with the puck now. Dalton Riley on the far side as Scott Dorian grabs the puck and turns around in behind the Kitchener net. He moves the play into the slot. Puck at the side of the net now as Riley can't quite get a stick on it to put the puck into that far side by Mark Williams. .16-17 now left in the 3rd period. The Dutchmen and the Corvairs now knotted at 2 apiece. The draw won by Jonathan, back to Henderson on the left point. Kamenya goes down into the corner with Jonathan as Henderson fights to keep the play onside. Kamenya checked by his man Witzel, as several players now down in that far corner trying to dig the puck free. The shot high up over the net of Williams. So the puck goes into the ceiling in the netting. We'll have a face-off in the Kitchener end to the right of goaltender Mark Williams. Eric Rick Hammerl to take the draw against the leading scorer in the Midwestern Conference, Connor Murphy, 42 points on the year. He's actually in a three-way tie along with Brady Campbell of the Elmira Sugar Kings for 5th overall in the league. The play goes for icing. There'll be a face-off in the Caledonia end. Keegan Calder to take the draw against Connor Murphy. Calder wins that draw, but the play's intercepted by Norrie on the far side. The puck cleared out a play up over the short glass on the far side. Calder and Murphy to face off again on the far neutral zone dot. Murphy wins that draw and hands back to Blythe on defense, who goes across to Montour. Montour shooting the puck in on the far side, looking for Tyler Norrie in the corner. Hoffman comes up with the puck and skates through the neutral zone as Montour checks him off the puck. Norrie trying to gain possession on the far side as Montour falls in behind his own net. He gets up, shoots the pass up through the center ice red line. The pass to Tyler Norrie, but it's whistled down on the offside. Draw will be in the Kitchener end to the left of Mark Williams. Matt Quilty and Keegan Calder on the draw. Caledonia wins that draw, back to Swift on the point, over to Ricci, back to Swift and back to Ricci. Swift regains possession. The shot off the point is kicked aside by Williams as Kitchener throws the puck back down the ice. Jordan Delorier to the box for 2 minutes, and Caledonia will go to their 3rd power play of the night, but that won't last long as Brendan Bombery goes to the box now. So he'll serve 2 minutes. Caledonia only spending 19 seconds on that 3rd power play. So that'll even things up for the next minute and 41 seconds. Brown on the draw against Clampett. Brown wins the draw and the shot by Kelly Grant is wide of the net. Back in behind the net to Clampett. Clampett spins around the net and goes back to the point. Devo with a shot off the point. It looked like it was going wide, but Husak able to get a glove on it to cover up for a face-off in the Caledonia end. Mitch Brown on the draw against Clampett. Clampett wins that draw and goes back to Grant on the point, who throws it in behind the net to Grant on the far side. He's checked off the puck by Greg Christmas, who gives to Nate Mitten as he dumps it in to the Kitchener zone. Williams throws it up around the boards near side, gives to Grant as Clampett moves in on the near side. The weak shot kicked aside by Husak. So the two teams deadlocked at 2. Caledonia playing an overtime game last night, losing in disappointing fashion to the Cambridge Winterhawks on a point shot by Max LaMontagne, 109 into overtime. Kowalik dumps the puck in on the far side. Husak tries to avoid a Kitchener forechecker, so he goes up around the boards as Jonathan hits Hammerl very hard on the near side boards. Hammerl gets up as Kitchener keeps play in the Caledonia zone. Play down in the corner now. Kowalik spins and he's intercepted by Swift, who goes in along the side and he scores! Jeff Swift picks the top corner on an intercepted Kitchener pass, and the Caledonia Corvairs move out in front 3-2 with 12:46 remaining in the third period. So Jeff Swift with a beautiful goal goes top shelf over the glove of Mark Williams. The Caledonia Corvairs now with a 3-2 lead. Kitchener moves in, Calder the shot off the shoulder of Husak. That was a short-handed goal by Jeff Swift on the intercepted Kitchener pass. 6 minutes into the third period. Scarfone dumps the puck around the near boards, but it's intercepted. The pass into the corner, once again intercepted by Connor Murphy, but Kitchener moves the play out in front of the net. Keegan Calder looking for a shot in the slot as Connor Murphy throws the puck down the far sideboards. A whistle there as Norrie hits the netting in the ceiling here at the Gaylord Palace Arena. So Jeff Swift with a very impressive shorthanded goal puts the Caledonia Corvairs ahead in this third period of play. Moser, the Kitchener forward, falls down in the neutral zone as Jonathan hands back to Christmas on defense. John Devo giving chase. He's knocked off the puck by Dalton Riley. The shot in, mishandled by Williams at the side of the net, and Riley chips away. Ricci falls down at the side of the net. He almost got a shot away. Ricci looking to keep the play in. Murphy digs the puck out. Moser goes back the other way on the far side to Matt Papineau, who chases the puck into the Caledonia end, but Christmas with the puck now for Caledonia. Brown falls over a Kitchener defender as play goes up the near side boards. Delorier with the puck tries to chip it over Mitten as Montour goes back up the near side on the pass to Mitten, intercepted by Kitchener. Delorier looking for a pass, intercepted by Mitten as Brett Clampett chips play back into the Caledonia end, but here comes Brandon Montour coming the other way. He hands off to the far side to Swift, and a big glove save on Nate Mitten by Kitchener netminder Mark Williams. So Mark Williams with the glove save, keeping this at a 1-goal game. If Caledonia can hang on here tonight, that'll be their 16th win of the season, their 35th points of the year. Dorian goes back to the defense, to Blythe on defense. Across ice to Abraham, gives back to Dorian, who shoots it in the Kitchener end. Delorier regains possession for Kitchener as Clampett goes back the other way, moves in, and they score. So Kelly Grant goes in on the backhand, moves around the Caledonia defense, and throws the backhand just past the pad of Justice Husak. And the Kitchener Dutchmen have now once again tied this game up at 3 apiece. The Corvairs and Dutchmen in a 3-3 tie with 9:35 left in this third period of play. Connor Murphy, the shot short side, covered up at the side of the net by Williams. So midway through the third, the Dutchmen tie this game up on assist by Clampett and Jordan Delorier. Ryan Blunt with the puck now far side. He gives off to Connor Murphy, but Matt Quilty can't keep his skate on side as Caledonia skates in offside at the Kitchener blue line. Riley ties up at the draw, the puck now back with the Kitchener defense. Matt Papineau looking for a pass, intercepted by Riley. He moves in with Briar Jonathan and throws it back in behind the net to Fabrici. Fabrici looking for a pass to Jonathan in the slot instead, gives off to Dalton Riley, intercepted by Scarfone, the Kitchener defenseman, as Christmas goes back and throws it to the right-hand side to Montour. Caledonia regrouping. The play now back on the Kitchener blue line. Moser looking to intercept in the Caledonia zone. Papineau with the puck now in neutral ice. Learn up there on the far side. He throws the puck in behind the net of Justice Husak. Papineau can't quite get there as the puck hits the top of the glass and falls into the penalty box over top of Brendan Bombery. Clampett and Mitch Brown on the draw in neutral ice. Clampett wins the draw and throws back to his defense. Mitten breaks the play out at the neutral zone, gives to Swift, the cross ice pass to Brown. He goes back in behind the net to Mitten. Mitten gives to Brown looking for Swift, but intercepted by Jesse Young, the Kitchener defenseman. Husak goes down on the shot by Clampett on the far side. Kelly Grant goes back up around the boards as Chris Eckert is hit hard by a Caledonia forward. Swift throws it back into neutral ice, and Eckert moves the play back down into the Caledonia end. Eckert tries to keep the play onside, intercepted by Connor Murphy, and he goes back to Tyler Norrie, who moves the puck up to Matt Quilty, who's hit over by the Kitchener bench. Abraham, a hard slap shot around the near side boards as the Kitchener forward Hammerl looks for a shot, but it ends up in the netting on the far side. Yes, I'd forgotten about that 1:30 game. That's a 1:30 game for the Corvairs in Waterloo. I was originally slated to attend that game, but due to the Grey Cup, I will not be attending. Caledonia's next home game, the shot by Kitchener, kicked aside by Husak, and back into the neutral zone as Calder gives it back to the Kitchener defense, shot into the Caledonia end. Briar Jonathan shoots it back into the Kitchener end as Williams gives to a defenseman. The shot chipped off the glass, grabbed by Montour, who goes across ice. The play now, Dalton Riley grabbed a lead pass. The Kitchener intercepts and once again goes back the other way. Moser on the far side gives to Learn. He can't handle the pass as Montour throws back across ice to Simon Blythe, who throws the play into the Kitchener zone, but it's an offside. The next Caledonia home game will be Friday night against the Elmira Sugar Kings before these two teams get back to action on Sunday afternoon. These same two teams play again next Sunday at 2:30 at Kinsman Arena in Kitchener. Swift moves across the line. His shot is wide of the net as Montour picks up the pass, and it's blocked on the point on the shot by Mitten. Brown in behind the net, goes back to the point to Montour in the slot to Swift, and it's just wide as Williams dives across the crease, knocking off his own net. Just under 5 minutes to go in this third period of play. If we stay deadlocked, Caledonia will go to overtime for a second straight night. Clampett and Brown on the draw. Brown wins that draw, but can't wrestle the puck to another Caledonia forward. Play now back in the neutral zone. Delorier chips the puck into the Caledonia end. Husak leaves it for his defenseman Henderson, who almost loses the puck out in front of his own net. They're able to recover and throw the puck all the way back down into the Kitchener end. Scarfone behind his own net, goes up near side to Delorier. Delorier dumps the puck in as Blunt recovers it there for Caledonia. Blunt goes up 2 lines to Quilty. Quilty misses the pass as Williams signals for icing. We'll go back into the Caledonia zone for a face-off to the right, or to the left of Justice Husak, excuse me, with 4:10 remaining in this third period of play. Keegan Calder wins the draw. Jesse Young keeps the play onside at the point. Connor Murphy now grabs the puck behind his own net and throws the puck up the near side. The puck in the slot now. Keegan Calder misses the pass as Quilty gives chase in the neutral zone. Norrie on the near side, his shot is blocked, and it goes high up into the netting to the left of Mark Williams. Dalton Riley on the draw. He wins the draw and hands back to Montour on the right point. Riley goes in behind the net, gives the puck to Briar Jonathan. He battles 2 Kitchener forwards. Learn goes back behind his own net, and they throw the puck up far side, but nobody there to receive the pass for Kitchener. Montour chips the pass off the far boards hard, but the play moves back into the Caledonia end. Philip Moser giving chase, but he's knocked off the puck by Montour. The lead pass to Fabrici, nowhere near him. The play goes for icing. 2 minutes and 59 seconds now left in this third period. Brett Clampett to take the draw against Dalton Riley in the Caledonia zone to the right of Justice Husak. Montour throws it up the far side, kept in by Kitchener. Mark Williams covers up at the side of the net. There'll be a face-off in the Kitchener zone. As Justin Abraham threw it all the way back down the ice on the original shot. Kitchener now looking to move the puck up far side. Brett Clampett dumps the puck down into the corner, looking for Jordan Delorier. Brandon Montour grabs the puck. Blythe moves in behind his own net and throws it up around the boards far side to Jeff Swift. Mitch Brown moves play in over the Kitchener blue line now, as Delorier chips the puck off the near sideboards. Mitch Brown moves in, but he's offside as Caledonia changes lines. 2 minutes and 3 seconds now left in the third. Cambridge and Guelph playing tonight, so that game at the Galt Arena will also have an impact on the standings, depending on whether Caledonia can get some points here tonight. They'll get at least 1 point if they can survive this next 148 in a 3-3 tie. The Cambridge Winterhawks 1 point behind Caledonia. Oh, what a surprise. The Guelph Hurricanes have defeated the Cambridge Winterhawks 4-2. That game starting at 7 p.m. at Galt Arena. So if Caledonia can get some points here, if they can get 2 points, they'll move 3 points out in front of the Winterhawks. But if they can get at least 1 point, they'll move 2 points ahead of the Winterhawks. Hoffman moves in over the line. So Guelph with a surprise win tonight. I believe that's only their 4th or 5th win on the season. I believe they're 5th, but I'm not quite sure on that. The shot up the sideboards to Ty Learn. He moves the puck out to Calder, but intercepted on the far side by Norrie and a glove save by Williams. Norrie can't keep the play in as play goes back down into the Caledonia zone for an icing. We'll have a face-off in the Kitchener end with 37.2 seconds left. The draw to the left over to Montour on the right. His shot deflects off Ty Learn and up into the netting, right directly behind Mark Williams. So Caledonia will be looking to win a draw here with 32 seconds to go in this third period and get a hard shot off the point, possibly from Montour, looking for that 4th and go-ahead goal in this game. But Learn grabs possession of the puck, passes across to Young as defenseman, as Kamenia dumps the play back into the Kitchener end. Kitchener just content to sit behind their own net for a few seconds rather. Philip Moser has to go back into his own zone to recover the puck, and that's going to end the third period of play. The two teams, the Kitchener Dutchmen and the Caledonia Corvairs, deadlocked at 3. We're headed to overtime. So the Cambridge Winterhawks already losing tonight at Galt Arena to the visiting Guelph Hurricanes. The Caledonia Corvairs will move at least 2 points ahead tonight and possibly 3, pending the outcome of this game here tonight with the Kitchener Dutchmen. So the two teams face off at center ice. Matt Quilty to take the draw against Clampett. We'll have a slight delay here as the referee blows the play in. Clampett wins the draw, but Quilty able to regain possession. He crosses the red line and dumps it in to the Kitchener end. John Devo with the puck now. His pass intercepted by Montour, but Kitchener goes back the other way. Clampett with the shot. It's blocked by Blythe, and Kelly Grant grabs the puck on the far side. Grant looking for a pass. He spins around on the far side, goes back to Clampett in the corner, out front of the shot just wide of Justice Husak. So Devo's shot just wide to the right of Justice Husak as Quilty goes back up through the neutral zone, but Clampett takes it away and skates down the far side. Blythe knocks him off the puck, skates up past the center ice red line and dumps the puck in as the two teams both go on a line change. John Devo throws the puck back up around the boards to Young, who goes back to Devo. He gives it to Eric Hammerall. He loses the puck momentarily and has to go back behind his own net. He skates it all the way down into the other end, looking for a pass in front of the net. He goes for the wraparound. It's blocked as Henderson looks to clear the puck out for Caledonia. Kept on side by Scarfone. He goes back to the point to Calder. Over to the far side to Young. Kicked aside by Husak. The puck now on the near side. Back to Scarfone. Shot is blocked by Connor Murphy. Henderson gives to Blunt. He moves up the far side to Swift. Grabbed by Young and thrown down into the Caledonia zone. Henderson moves it up past the Kitchener blue line. The shot is kicked aside by Mark Williams. Brown in behind the net, moves the play out in front of the net to Mitten, but the referee whistles the play down. 2:43 left in the overtime session. Kitchener and Caledonia knotted at 3 apiece. The draw won by Kitchener and cleared out to the neutral zone. Abraham regroups and circles his own net. Abraham hands off to Montour. He goes up through the neutral zone. He skates it in all the way in behind the Kitchener net. Now on the near side. Gives back to Abraham on the right point. Abraham looking for a pass to Montour into the slot and misses Brown. Abraham His shot blocked by Moser. Montour regroups, throws up to Brown, over to Mitten on the near side. Brown moves the puck in, back to Montour at the point, back to Brown. He's checked on the near side boards. Mitten back to Brown, intercepted by Kitchener, and Hoffman goes to Delorier going the other way. The shot is chipped away by the Caledonia defense, back in to the Kitchener zone as Young grabs the puck for Kitchener. On the icing call, we'll have a face-off in the Caledonia zone. Brett Clampett in to take the draw. And it looks like Caledonia will take a timeout here. There will be a timeout. We'll wait and see which team is. It was in fact Caledonia that requested that timeout. So they'll take a minute to regroup here with the face-off in their own zone. 1:41 left in overtime. So the Caledonia Corvairs discussing strategy with the assistant coaches. I don't see head coach Mike Bullard over there this evening. I don't know the reasoning why he's not here tonight, but I've just now noticed that I don't see him on the Caledonia bench. Young grabs the puck for Kitchener as Quilty tries to intercept. He drops back to Devo, gives back to Young, across to Clampett. As Ryan Blunt turns around in his own end and gives the puck to Montour. Blunt now with the puck once again. Cleared up the far side to Norrie. He tries to handle a lead pass but cannot. The shot wide of the Caledonia net. Kelly Grant looking for a pass there. Blunt moves the play into the Kitchener end on the far side, in behind the net now. Montour moves in from the point, goes back behind the net to Quilty. Quilty spins around in the corner. He moves out in front, but he can't get a shot away as Clampett tries to intercept in the neutral zone. Quilty with the puck near side now. He moves in behind the Kitchener net. Back to Montour on the point, to Blunt. Behind the net to Norrie. Quilty with the puck far side. 10 seconds left to go in overtime. Kitchener breaks in on a 2-on-2, but kicked away by Montour. Calder dumped in the far side corner as regulation ends. And we go to a shootout. The Kitchener Dutchmen and Caledonia Corvairs tied at 3. So Philip Moser here to take the first shot for Kitchener. Moser skates in, grabs the puck at center ice, goes down the wing and moves into the slot, and a big glove save by Husak. One shooter down for the Kitchener Dutchmen. Matthew Henderson, the Corvair defenseman, to take the first shot for Caledonia. Henderson moves down the near side, off his skate and tucks it in. A beautiful goal. The fake deke off the skate. Moves it in around Mark Williams. So he moved it into his forehand and then tucked it in backhand. The Corvairs with a 1-0 lead in the shootout. Brett Clampett moves in down the far side into the slot, and he misses wide as Husak cuts the angle perfectly. So if Matt Quilty can score here, that'll end the night for the Kitchener Dutchmen and give the Corvairs a 4-3 victory. Quilty waiting to be whistled in. There's the whistle, and he grabs the puck at center ice. He moves straight in through the slot, tries to go through the legs, but hit the crossbar to the glove side of Mark Williams.
Number 23, 27, Tyler Hoffman.
So Tyler Hoffman with the possible last shot here for Kitchener moves in far side, and the big save by Husak, and that's gonna do it. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs with a 4-3 victory here tonight over the Kitchener Dutchmen. The game-winning goal to Matthew Henderson on the trick shot off the deke, off the skate, pulled the puck to the backhand, putting it past the Kitchener goaltender. And the Caledonia Corvairs leave Gaylord Palace Arena with a 4-3 victory. So your third period scoring summary: Jeff Swift scored the third Caledonia goal 6 minutes into the third period before Kelly Grant scored to tie the game for the Kitchener Dutchmen. Matthew Henderson off the deke, off the skate, on the trick play, in on his backhand, giving the Corvairs a 4-3 victory here tonight. So combined with the Cambridge 4-2 loss to Guelph, that moves the Corvairs to 35 points on the year. The Hawks with 32, the Corvairs now with a 3-point lead in the GOJHL Midwestern Conference. For the Caledonia Corvairs Hockey Club, I'm John Molson. Join us for our next home game at the HCCC Haldimand Arena as the Corvairs host the Elmira Sugar Kings at 7:20. That's on Friday night. Good night.